it's a shock value, yeah.
An order from the State Tax Commission will now cap how much Jackson County property assessments can go up. But many homeowners are doing the math and figuring out that Jackson County set their assessments as high as they possibly could. Thanks for joining us at 9. I'm Bria Love.
And I'm John Holt. And one homeowner we spoke with says the county didn't follow that order on his assessment. More fallout from the 2022 assessment controversy that saw homeowners' assessments skyrocket, often double or more. Fox 4's Dave DeMarco has been covering this story, and he's live tonight at the assessor's office. Dave, what are you finding?
Well, when you do the math, the most that the county is supposed to be able to raise your assessments from 2022 is roughly 32%. But that condo owner says during that time frame, his assessments went up 153%. Brian Stevens lives in a one-bedroom condo downtown in the Union Carbide building. It's roughly 1,000 square feet. From 2022 to 2023, he saw a moderate increase in his assessed market value compared to many Jackson County homeowners that year, from $232,000 to $255,000. Over the weekend, he got this year's assessment.
It went from $255 to $588, yeah.
That's a 132% increase since the last assessment.
Could you sell this condo for $588,000?
No. Wishful thinking. If it was worth that, I would sell it. Yeah. There's no way.
The latest order from the State Tax Commission says 2022 values can't increase more than 15% during each of the two assessment periods. The notices outline the rules with only exceptions for new construction.
This is a condo, and we didn't do any major demo this year.
While Stevens' case could be an outlier, others monitoring assessments have noticed what they believe may be a trend once they track down their 2022 values not supplied on the assessment notice. Denise Scott says Jackson County set her assessment at the absolute max under the order.
I calculated it out. It was the 2022 plus 15% to the 2023 and another 15% to the 2025. So basically it's a 30% hit again.
That's despite living in a 1960s home with no remodeling.
Things are getting up there, and I know I need to do some work, but if you haven't done it, how can you just hit people with the max and the max?
Scott worked in an assessor's office in a neighboring county.
I'm familiar with how all this stuff works. It's frustrating to me, having been in that industry and knowing how well it can run, to watch how poorly this is run.
As for Stevens, Monday he appealed.
So we're going up to $88.33.
Facing almost an estimated $5,000 increase in his annual taxes. And the deadline to file those appeals is July 14th. And one legislator I spoke to for the story last week, Bria pointed out that even if your assessment increase falls within the state order max, you still can appeal if you don't feel that they set that market value correctly.
Dave DeMarco live in KCMO tonight. Dave, thank you.